What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Ethereum today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. It is the 14th day of August, and here we are with about 8 hours left in the day, sitting at $4,615. We have had a little bit of a shakeout so far, I would say, down to 4,455, just below 4,500, which is like the top area of the range we were expecting it to go to. 4,200, 4,100 are still very much possible targets that we could acquire. But looking at that right now, I mean, just how robust Ethereum is, I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to rally here. I mean, looking at this move, it's kind of like you've got to move here. You consolidated. Normally, you see these like 1, 2, 3 kind of patterns, and we're in that third phase right now. I would think we go just a little bit higher, maybe up to like $5,000, $4,800, something like that, before we really stop off and consolidate. But it's possible we could go lower. Absolutely, it's possible we could go lower. If we're looking at these ETH liquidation levels over the past 24 hours, we are, I mean, man, we have reversed the roles here, right? Decimated the longs. Now all the way down here, there's 1.7, where yesterday there's like $5 billion in longs. Now there's about $4.5 billion in shorts, where there was like $1 to $2 billion in shorts. So we've literally doubled the shorts or more, decimated the longs. There's a lot of fuel to the fire, guys, to go higher. And 4,800, that's where this gets closed out. So wouldn't it be perfect? Wouldn't it be absolutely perfect? We go up to like 4,900, 4,800, something like that. That put us right here. You get a slightly higher high, and then you correct. And then you correct, something like that, right? Just to throw people off. Shakeouts can go both ways, my friends. They can go down and then up and then down. That's a shakeout and a half right there, man. It's a little shake and bake action for you. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame, and then we'll zoom out from here and see what we're doing, okay? On the short-term stuff, looking at the 1 hour, we did have a nice bounce off of the overbought zone, or sorry, the oversold zone. This 1 hour RSI is pointed down right now, but if this can come up and close green, we're down about 1.2%. If we can close green in the next 16 minutes, 50 seconds, 17 minutes, whatever it is, if we can come up and close green, that would actually change this RSI's trajectory a little bit, and that could look good. That could look good for a bounce to higher prices from here. Stochastics bouncing out off the oversold zone too, very bullish, and then of course the MACD is building bearish momentum, but dying off on that momentum, and also you're at the zero where you could scoop and bounce as well. So that would be nice to see. All indications that we are, if not at the low, very near the low, and I actually feel pretty comfortable calling for this to be a relative low. Maybe not the low, but a relative low. If we're looking at this from a low to high here, you went down to your 0.5, had a nice bounce. I mean, it could be. It really could be the low, and then we continue to rally from here. Good volume coming in there, right? A lot of people got liquidated, you guys. We flushed out a lot of longs, so that's what we needed, I think, to move up higher. And we really did disrespect the hell out of this area up here, right? I mean, we found resistance on it time and time again. I shouldn't say disrespect. I guess we really respected it, but we found so much respect for 4 or 5 touch points where we found resistance there. I would think that the next attempt, whenever we do move up, will break through this. This area should be like butter. And with that, let's just look and see if these Fibonacci extension levels line up with those liquidation levels, because I bet they will. 4,000, right? 4,000 just to break through this first wall. 4,840 to clear out most of them, all the way up to $5,000. Let's just see if we come up with anything here. Okay. If it will load, and I think that it will. Okay. High here to a low here. 48.90, $5,000. 1272, 1618. That's our primary target zone, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's where we go. Looking at the 1 hour time frame here. Move on up, get into the overbought zone again. Let's look at the 4 hour time frame. And maybe we go lower first. Again, we're at 46.12 right now. We absolutely could go lower. Understand, guys, 4,200 to 4,100 is very much an option at this point. Okay, but looking at this 4 hour time frame, 14 minutes left. That's a pretty big wick. It's a pretty big wick right there. It's a pretty big wick. And that big wick energy can carry us higher, that's for sure. Looking at this, what was I going to say? Looking at this on these indicators here, if we were to move up higher, this RSI, we're right at the area that we bounced from before, too. If we close here or higher, we're right at this area that we bounced from before. We even bounced over here. We found resistance over here. Somewhat significant area here at the 55 to 60 level on the 4 hour RSI. If we are to bounce here, and we move up to like $5,000, $4,800, we'll likely get a lower high in the RSI with a higher high in the price. That's bearish divergence to its core, and that could mark a more significant top off, right? We do something like this, come up here, get that bearish divergence, and then we really start to consolidate, something like that, come down to that 41 to 4,200 level, and then continue to rally going into the end of the month. I don't know. That wouldn't surprise me. we'd fake everybody out. We'd get excited, right? This would just be a fake out to the downside, then we fake out to the upside, we break out to new all-time highs, and then we correct. Wouldn't that be perfect? We really pile on those longs and pile on the shorts as we're moving down. Nobody's going to know what hit them. I don't know. It could happen. Or maybe Ethereum just continues to rally and we rip all the way to the upside, but time will tell. Looking at the 4-hour time frame here, it would be a good setup to bounce right here on the 4-hour RSI. Stochastics are still bullish. They're not bearish yet. And the MACD, we do have a little bit of a bearish cross, but that's okay. Sometimes you get that and you still continue to rally. You know, it could very well, this could be the beginning of more to come. And if it is the beginning of more to come from a low to a high here, you know, the expectation would at least be 4,400. If not at most, something around 4,100, 4,200. Okay, something in this area, essentially, right? And if we go lower, cool. We go lower. But I don't think, just thinking about it, in my head, what I think is logic here. Let's see if it is. I don't think that anybody who owns Ethereum at this... how am I messing this up? Let me try and phrase this properly. There's too much demand. There's just too much demand, right? You didn't buy here. It's just FOMO buying all the way up. People are FOMOing literally the top. They're probably FOMOing now. We go down here. Who's selling? Who the hell is selling? We're right on the precipice of seeing new all-time highs. There's all this bullish news coming out with Ethereum. I mean, maybe we touch back to 3,800. I don't personally see it happening. We go to the 30-day liquidation map. I mean, that would clear out every long that we have on the table. That doesn't mean that it has to happen just because of that. You know, I would think that we find support at $4,100 at the lowest personally, because that's that last kind of like big wall. I guess that's a big wall there, but really this immediate wall. We'd pile on the shorts, decimate the longs. I don't know, man. I suppose if I wanted to wrap this up in a pretty neat little bow, 3,800 is the lowest that I would accept for a possible target, maybe even 3,900 for Ethereum. I'm anticipating that instead we'll find support somewhere around like 4,100 to 4,200, right? Let's even say 4,400, 41 to 44, somewhere in that zone there. And that will be after we move up a little bit higher first, 48 to 5,000, then we will probably correct, right? Then we'll be in a phase that's kind of like this here. That's my thoughts. We'll even do, like, look at how very similar this is. Other than this is a much faster move down, look at how similar this is, right? You had a high, and then you had a higher high, and then you had a corrective phase. Hey, shh, I'm making videos, okay? I'm almost done. My daughter's right here. She's eating an apple and talking to this object for some reason. Was the cord hiding it from you? Yeah. Okay, anyways. I don't have anything else that I want to say to you guys. If you don't have kids, definitely don't rush into it, but it is the best thing in the world whenever you do have them. If you're the type of person that likes to live life and party and travel and have relaxation and free time to yourself, kids are probably not for you. But if you want kids, man, just understand it's not about you anymore. It's the best damn thing ever. Really is the best thing ever. Melts your heart, melts your soul, makes you a better person. But, and I'm not saying that, right? Not every person that has kids is automatically a better person. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of work, y'all. It's a lot of work. So if you're the type of person who lives a very carefree lifestyle, just be aware of that. Your life is going to change dramatically. And if even if you are the type of person, if you've always wanted kids, it's you won't regret it. That's for damn sure. Oh, I'm going to get all sentimental here, man. It's the best thing ever. It's the best, hardest thing you'll ever do. Only the good things are. Anyways, high to low here. We're going to move up to 7,800 to $8,000, something in that area probably. By the end of this move, I would think sometime in September. Yeah, that's where we're going ultimately. So little stuff, who cares? Big stuff, $8,000 or more. Eric Trump says that we're going to $8,000. Shout out to ET. I think that he watches my channel because there's no way he got that precise price prediction from anybody else but the Master Szechuan himself. No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually think of myself like that. I'm joking. But shout out to ET nonetheless. Hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe. Take care of yourselves. And I'm not saying have kids because not everybody's equipped to have kids, but man, you won't regret it, man. You won't regret it. It's the best thing ever. You'll want more of them, man. Most of my life, I wanted 2 kids. Now that I've got 2. After the first one, I'm like, I want an army. I never understood the people who wanted 5 or 10 or more kids, and now I'm like, I get it, but you know, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, take care, guys. Bye bye.